To all the Jasons in the world, you know who you are. And if you're Asian and your crew doesn't have a white guy named Jason, then you guys don't know. How is everybody doing today? I have a good topic for you guys today, and these are for the people who have Cambodian friends, man. If you have a Cambodian friend, you are very blessed, my brother, because truth be told, man, the Cambodian friend, man, they're ride or die people, man. That's something that's built in every Cambodian. Cambodians come in two types, right? They come super chill, or they come really gangster. You know what I'm talking about, man. I have cousins that are like straight up like thugs, hoods, gangsters. You know what I mean? Like they're tough, man. They take shit from nobody. But every Cambodian, man, every friend that's not Cambodian, let's start with that. Every friend that's not Cambodian that knows a Cambodian, man, they always speak highly of Cambodians, and that's because, you know, we will give the shirt off our backs, right? Like, we don't back down, just who we are. We're like little warriors, man. We ride or die. Something to be proud of, Cambodian brothers. And, you know, and I want to give a special shout out, man, to the white guys. The white guys who, and every Asian crew has one. You know, he's more Asian than you. He treats you like you're one of them, right? He knows how to use chopsticks. You would call him an egg. He's white on the outside, yellow on the inside, and he loves Asian women. So, Asian girls, find yourself that type of guy. And for some reason, 9 out of 10 times, his name is always Jason. Shout out Jason. To all the Jasons in the world, you know who you are. And if you're Asian and your crew doesn't have a white guy named Jason, then you guys don't know. Because that guy, he might as well be Asian, because who he is in the outside is not who he is in the inside, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm only saying this through experience because I have a friend. His name was Jason, and he was a real homie. And in this world, man, it's hard to find good people like that, you know? I'm gonna sit right here in the boardwalk real quick, guys. I'm gonna request a grab, and I'm gonna drill this in your head, okay? If and when you come to Cambodia, make sure you get a SIM card. At the airport, there's a little stand when you walk out. You can't miss it. There's like 3 different type of companies that sell SIM cards, and the one I use is Smart for a 1-week prepaid pass. It's like $6, but do the 10. It lasts for a month, and you get 100 gigs. So that's what I recommend. And man, going back to Jason, shout out to you, Jason. And without the Jasons in the world, a lot of beautiful mixed babies would not be possible, because this dude is a real dude. So, man, miss you, Jason. If you're somewhere out there and you stumble on this video, yeah, hit me up. And to all the other Jasons out there, Akon-chan, from one brother to another. I'm gonna wait for my tuk-tuk, and then hopefully we can continue in some more cool conversations. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for liking and subscribing. It means a lot. I just need 2 more to reach 500. So hit that freaking subscribe button, man. It costs you nothing. Help me activate more tools, man, because I want to start doing lives, you know? That's what I really want to start doing. It's very hard to be a Cambodian, man, in the US. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's just not a lot of us out there. But like when you bump into a Cambodian, like right away, you feel like brothers and sisters, right? And this is one thing I love about Cambodia. When you're here, everyone treats you like family, right? Like, and it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be Cambodian to feel this kind of love. You just have to be in the country. People here, we call each other brothers and sisters right away. You just feel wanted, and it's a beautiful feeling. And can you imagine in America without no Cambodians? Because if there weren't Cambodians in America, damn it, all those donut shops would not exist. Because truth be told, man, Cambodians make the best donuts. So shout out to all you donut owners out there, man, because every time I go into a donut, I always ask, are you Cambodian? And I swear 99.9% they always say yes. And often than not, they always hook you up, man, because they know, man. They know. I mean, the Vits already took over the nail salon, so it's only right for us to take over the donut, right? So funny. Damn it. Speaking of donuts, I miss donuts. Hard to find good donuts here, believe it or not. They have it, but I'm just not, I don't know. I just don't want to like go out of my way to grab a donut, because I'll eat like 4 or 5 or 6 of them, and that's not too good, especially when you're trying to get a 6-pack. But for all you Asians out there, this one goes out to you. So I know when I was growing up in America, like especially being Cambodian, you're around Asians, right? But you're mostly around like Chinese and Koreans and even Vits. It's a lot of Vits. But Cambodian, I was like a handful of Cambodians, so it was hard to grasp your culture, who you are. Because in America, you're always going to be that Asian guy. They don't see a difference between Chinese, Filipino. They don't see the difference, okay? They just put us all in one basket. And man, when I first came to Cambodia, was probably the only time, and I said this in the last video, that I felt how it feels to be white in America. Because in America, if you're an Asian man, you're like at the bottom of the totem pole, right? When it comes to dating, attractiveness, all that. So imagine being a guy. It's already tough, right? Your expectations, especially in the Western world, is already through the roof, right? And then, you know, on top of that, the Asian girls, a lot of them don't even like the Asian guys anymore. And it's because it's what they see on TV. If you just keep pumping out, you know, white, black, Hispanic, whatever, other than Asian, you know, naturally you're just gonna want those kind of things. So I feel for you, brothers. But at the end of the day, you know, I still believe you can get any girl you want. It's just probably gonna take time, takes a little charisma, might take some effort, but it is possible, because there are Asian guys out there who are killing it. And one way you can start killing it is start building that confidence. And if you don't know how to build the confidence, hit the gym, man. You know, because sometimes in the inside, it's not there yet. And in the outside, definitely ain't there. So you might have to like reverse engineer it, right? So start from the outside, and then the inside will start to appreciate the outside. And then when those two things, you know, connect, and then work on your work on talking, the ability to talk to people, the ability to connect with people. A lot of people, I know that they want to do YouTube, they want to do, you know, social media, but it's hard for them, because once they hit that record button, it's like, whoa, what do I do? What do I say? And even though I come natural at this, but I can tell you, there was a point in time that it was hard for me too. I remember, if you guys don't know my background, I'm a theater major and cinematography major. I remember taking acting class, and I remember like performing in front of people, and I was like, I mean, I felt so jello-y. And again, I'm sharing these experiences because, you know, I wasn't built like this. I had to create myself. I had to love myself. I had to practice. I had to put in the work. And I'm saying all this because you can do it too. And the reason why I'm bringing up this subject is because a lot of Asian guys don't get enough play. And then it's easy to feel down and not wanted and feel so disconnected, right? So I'm not saying if you come to Asia, it's going to be better, because it is and it isn't. Because I always believe if you can't, you know, talk to people in your country, talking about women, you're not going to be able to talk to them here, because you, the man, you're supposed to lead, you know, and the women, you know, they got this force field where they're automatically going to say no to you, and it's because they're protecting themselves. But I'm not going to get into the depth of that thing. All I'm saying is, I want to give you guys an analogy. You know how water at the airport is super expensive? Because that water in that airport is in a place where the value of it triples. Okay? And I'm saying this to you because in America, if you're an Asian man, your value is minus triple. Okay? So everything you're gonna do, you're gonna fight for. Your job, your raise, you're just gonna always be competing. So when you come to Asia, that changes. Like all of a sudden, you're like a +5 when you come here. And man, if you take care of yourself and you speak very well, you might as well be a +10. That's how you're gonna come off, because now you put yourself in a place where you're just more valued. And if you're that Asian guy that loves Asian women, man, come to Asia. The women here are very respectful, very kind. And I'm just gonna speak in Cambodia for now. Cambodian women. So, but when you come here, what you cannot do is bring your Western mentality here and think it's gonna work. So let me explain. If you think you're gonna come here and find a girlfriend and live with her and then go get a dog, that's not gonna work. What I experienced is that girls here are highly valued, especially, you know, the virgins. Their parents are not gonna let them out of their sight. They can't go out unless they're with their brothers, and so on and so on. And those type of girls, man, they play for keeps. What I mean is, if you like her, you better be ready to want to marry her. Because unlike the West, where you just date each other for like 5 years and just like, I don't want you no more. It doesn't work here. Because a lot of single girls here with kids that I noticed, a lot of men here, that would probably be their last resort. And I'm saying this respectfully. It's because their value just goes down, right? So I don't want this to be controversial, because I know in the West they're gonna be, oh, that's so messed up. Listen, I didn't make the rules. I'm just telling you what I'm observing. So here, most men, they would never go for a girl like that. I'm not saying that's 100% the case, but it's just how it is. Because if you have an opportunity to like just start off fresh with you know, a girl that doesn't have all that baggage, drama, and she comes from a good family, you know, that's gonna be option number one here. So when Westerners come here, they bring their Western mentality. They think they're just gonna go to a club and then they're gonna like hook up with all these local girls. And I hate to say it, man. Whoever told you that, it's a lie. You're probably gonna be around with bar girls, and you know, there's two type of girls here. Okay, there's the good girl and there's the bad girl, and there's none in between. Okay, not like America, like everyone's in the middle, right? Here, that's just how it is. So the good girls are the ones that are gonna be home, you know, the ones that you marry, and then the bad girls per se are probably the girls that you're gonna meet at the bars, the clubs, etc. Now, with that being said, there might be good girls there. Might, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I know, and I'm just telling you how the Cambodians view it. So I'm just don't shoot the messenger. I'm just relaying the information. And you know, if you were to go to a bar, let's say, and you brought one of those girls home, and then you're trying to introduce you to your family's gonna look down on you heavily, because here what you do affects your family, where like in America, what you do is you're on your own. So again, it's a different mindset, different culture. So when you come to Cambodia, I just want to prepare you for the difference. You can't come here with your Western mentality. That don't work, and a lot of Westerners do that. They come here thinking, you know, they like the Eastern culture, right? But then they're hoping they can convert them to their Western philosophies, and it just doesn't work. So with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing. Thank you so much, Akon Chan Chan, and I will make another video tomorrow, hopefully. I want to. The only hard part is just thinking about things to say, things to talk about. But lately, I've been getting a lot of good feedbacks and comments. Thank you guys for commenting. You know, call me on my BS. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Call me on my BS, because I'm always willing to hear your point of view. And you know, and again, our experiences are going to be different, but I'm telling you how it is. So I want you guys to take care, send out that good energy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.